You know, I wrote about, I think a lot about Katharine Hepburn. She took seriously the role of elder. She took me under her wing and passed on her wisdom to me. And
this happened when you were making on Golden Pond?
When we were making on Golden Pond.
You didn't know her very well before that?
I didn't know her at all. I'd never met her before.
And she took you under her wing?
Yeah. I mean, she was prickly. It wasn't always easy. But, you know, I read a wonderful book, maybe you know it, by Viktor Frankl called Man's Search for Meaning. And one of the things that he says in it is that if architects want to strengthen an old arch, they put more weight on it. And that's, you know, I think of Katharine Hepburn. She was an old arch that carried a lot of weight, of wisdom, wanting to be a teacher. When you have that in you as an older person, you tend to be happier.
Grave, you mentioned your father. I mean, just watching that performance on Golden Pond, I mean, I think, was that an Oscar for him?
Yeah. It was his only Oscar, and he died 5 months later.
His daughter gave him the opportunity to do something.
And he took it. And she got one, too. You know, the last thing she said to me, I called her because she didn't go to the awards. My father was too sick to go, and I called her the next day to congratulate her for winning the Oscar. You'll never catch me now. At first, I didn't even know what she was referring to, and then I realized, oh, that's right. I had 2, and she had 3. And if I had won, we would have been tied. But now she had 4, and I had 2. There was no way I was going to catch up with her. What a character.
The most important thing you learned from Katharine Hepburn when she took you...
Don't get soggy. Confront your fears, or you'll become soggy. She did a lot for me. She witnessed me. She witnessed my relationship with my father, and she had compassion around that.
Did she try to get involved?
Only insofar as she said to me, he doesn't realize how much he hurts you. Spence was the same way. She was great. She was great. That was a magic. Can you imagine what a gift for a daughter who's had a difficult relationship with her father to find a property like that, this play, to be able to produce it for him in a role that so paralleled what happened in real life, and then to have him win an Oscar for it. I'm a very lucky person.